Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Tips for Unpopular Countries. Today I want to give some tips on Mongolia, and the best way to learn Mongolia is just to play it, so I'm just gonna play some seeds and explain my thought process. So let's go. In Mongolia there's a lot of karma. To differentiate the different regions, there's a lot of tips with the reserve, the Tyrant reserve, and the tent in front, and the straps on the bars. But I will explain those when we see them. For this round, we've got this net on the spare tire, and we've got a tent in front. So I'm immediately thinking western side. With this net, you see that only in the western parts of the country, so everywhere here. It's pretty low sun. Could be like evening coverage, although I'm not that sure. A bit green. So this city, Dalan Zadgad, has evening coverage, but it isn't normally this green. You've got like green hills here. That doesn't really make sense for that city. It is definitely a big city though. Could be one of the isolated pieces of coverage in Altai or Yargalan. Hills to our west. But I'm not that good at the western side of Mongolia. There's a lot of places, a lot of cities I cannot really recognize well. But I'm thinking with these grassy mountains, I'm thinking like Tetsulag or Karkarin, somewhere around these central mountains. Okay, it was one of the isolated pieces of coverage, but we're not that far away actually, in Arvik here. So you really need to recognize some places. Okay, this is evening coverage, and I know exactly where this is. We've got a green band on the spare tire, no straps on the roof rack, no orange straps, and a tent. And with this evening coverage, you're gonna be on this stretch of road near Dashbalsar. Could be a bit more south and west, but generally speaking, you're gonna be on this part of road. You can even get like complete night coverage there. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna be too far away, but somewhere around here. Nice, 8.8 kilometers. Okay, we've got no net and no strap on the spare tire. We've got two straps and a light gray tent here. Mountains north. And rainy coverage. Now I'm thinking this is Murun. Here. That makes sense with the rainy coverage. But, yeah, I guess that does make the most sense. I'm just trying to see. Jovskol Modon. Doesn't really say the name of the city. Maybe that does. No. I'm going to go maroon because I know there's mountains to the north and south, and it has rain coverage, so it would make sense. Let's just go here. Okay, it was in maroon. So yeah, rain coverage in a couple of places. This is super far east in this place, Kalgal. Reason I say that is because we've got the green strap, so it's gonna be east. A single orange strap on the right side, but that is not really the big clue here, but we've got these undulating hills in the east and this monument, which you can see from almost anywhere in this town. So yeah, we're gonna be somewhere in Kalgal. I don't think the coverage lines up with the road exactly, but we might be on this stretch here. Nice, a 5k actually. This is a really good score we're on. Okay. Green band, no orange straps. So east of the country, and with no orange strap, I think we're gonna be somewhere on this road here, towards Egg. because if I'm not mistaken, you get orange straps on the bars on this road here and here. And with the green strap, you should be east. So yeah, I'm just gonna go near egg and we'll see. It was actually an isolated part of coverage all the way north. Okay. Those parts can be difficult to differentiate, and I might have misremembered. But it definitely looked right for the landscape. You've got these brownish hills with trees on them. That's very common to see in this general northern part of Mongolia, and also around here. So we got 4 really good rounds and 1 lesser, and almost a 20k. So yeah, if you get some lucky rounds, you can see how you can easily get a 22.5k for the gold in Mongolia. Quite easily. We've got no tent on this car, so we're gonna be somewhere on the road between Ulaanbaatar and Zamin Oud, or possibly on the road to Erdenet. But no snow and this desert feel, you're gonna be on this road here. We've got a railroad on our east side. That's pretty common. You see that when you zoom in. Here's the railroad. So it's just a matter of finding a location that fits. I'm just gonna go ahead and find a piece of road that I like. Do we see a settlement? Not really. We got a bend. We're sort of in a large bend here. And the railroad is quite close to us. That is also a pretty good giveaway. Might be somewhere around here. Let's see. Nice. Wow. Click the right bend. That's crazy. But yeah, it does get a bit hilly there. This part is more flat. Yeah, just a good guess. Okay, this is a very recognizable city. Again, we're in the east of the country. No orange straps. And we've got this chimney here. There's a couple of recognizable chimneys in cities, but this is the Choibalsan one, which is around here somewhere. Without the straps, that definitely makes sense. No straps on the bars. You see that in Choibalsan and north of Choibalsan in this region. You would get straps around here and around here. And green, of course, eastern. Cloudy coverage. And, well, we're somewhere in the east of the city, I think. Since we see the chimney to our west. And that's about right. 1.5 kilometers. Wow. This is a beautiful location. We're somewhere in the west of the country with this net. I know there's a meta with the way the tent is stored, is stashed, but I don't really remember it. As I said, I'm not that good at Western Mongolia. I'm tempted to go somewhere around here, near the Zarkhan River, since we do see that enormous body of water. Let's find a road that fits. I think it's too flat there. This is too mountainous. You would get snow-capped mountains. So we might be on this stretch of road actually. Or where is it? Here, near Tsotsang Gorel or whatever. Somewhere around here. Let's go here. Let's see. It's all the way west. Yeah, just not a good guess. I guess when you see like this dent in the tent, it means you're somewhere around these parts. It's like dented here. Normally it would be like flush with the car, but it's dented. That's pretty common in that area, I think. So not a great guess, but that road does have coverage if I'm not mistaken. Let's quickly check. Yeah, it does have coverage. Okay, so what does it look like there? Oh, it's much greener, of course, because you get a lot of greenery around this central mountain range. So yeah, makes sense, but I didn't catch the vibes. This is an eastern round, green thing. And it's southeastern, so around Erdenet Sagan maybe, with these orange straps and this one here, like a bit skewed. Very flat, grassy, green, so it's east. And yeah, it's maybe somewhere on this road. Let's see. It's all the way east. That region can look very similar. It's all just grass around there. Oh, the camera is just a bit off. Weird. We're again in the west of the country with the net on the spare tire. Do we see mountains to our east? We do not. I gotta say, this is a scuffed one. West of the country, sun is quite low. I would be tempted to go Ulaangam. But I think that's actually the satellite tower you can see in Setserleg. So I'm gonna go here, but I'm not that sure. I'm really not sure where this is. It's the same city. I just can't recognize it. Okay, so again, we've got like the low sun coverage. And yeah, I really should learn this place because I've missed it twice now. Yeah. Arvik here, but it is the central mountain range, so it's not. You would get a closer guess than anyone who guesses in Ulaanbaatar in duels, so that's nice. Okay, we've got no tents, large mountains here, and some kind of monuments. We're in the mountains. I think this might actually be Erdenet. So cities where you don't get a tent, just Ulaanbaatar and Erdenet. Feels wintry. Somewhere in Erdenet, I would say. Is there like a monument somewhere here? Here maybe. Could be on the streets. Let's see. Yeah, nice. So yeah, I saw the POI, and we're on the right streets. So it was Erdenet, because it was a tentless car. And this is just one of those places you have to know, probably. We've got a net on the car. Really evening coverage, and I think it's somewhere in this park. Somewhere around here. I might be totally mistaken here. Again, it's Western Mongolia. Yeah, it is. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. So this is where the coverage is for that area. And 49 kilometers away. You would catch your opponent off guard with that one. This is just an Ulaanbaatar round, I think. Enormous building here. You would not see that in Erdenet. And without the tents. Although, yeah, you can see tent as well in Ulaanbaatar. You just get a lot of different metas in Ulaanbaatar, but that's actually the main square, I think. Here. So we're on this street. Yep. But such a big building you would never see anywhere else in the country, really. This is really cool coverage. Next to a lake. No straps on the bars, and a green thing, so probably around Choibalsan or north. So would this make sense somewhere? Somewhere near someplace, surely. Surely this is marked on the map. Just need to find a lake. A lake that fits. Might be too small, maybe. Sun is quite low, so could be around the evening coverage in Bayandun. Well, near Dashvalsar. This might make sense. I'm not gonna search any further. Let's see. Okay, it was near Dashvalsar, so the low sun coverage definitely made sense there. And no straps on the bars, and green strap on the spare tire. All made sense for that area. Okay, what do we got? No No net and no band on the spare tire. And we've got 2 straps in a tent, light grey tent. This is definitely north because of this hill with the trees on them. Definitely north of the country. Maybe somewhere around Churvansaihan. Coop School Lake is much bigger than this. Maybe one of these places. I don't think there's coverage there actually. Might be somewhere here, but let's go for this area because I know that you don't get any net there. Yeah, let's just see. Wow! Oh god. That's a whiff. Tagan Lake. Okay. Definitely did not expect that one. Not my proudest moment. Yeah, just looks very similar to the north forests. But I guess this car meta specifically is probably useful for that region, but it's again one of those places you have to recognize. So once again, 4 good guesses and 1 bad guess. That's almost always how it goes. You just need to get 5 locations that are gettable. This is again Ulaanbaatar with those big apartment buildings. Don't really see Erdenet here. This is also Ulaanbaatar, I think. No tent here. Maybe somewhere in the east of the city near the slums. Well, slums. Yeah, slums. Ah, this one was Erdenet. God damn it. It was too mountainous for Ulaanbaatar probably. Didn't see mountains to my south. Yeah, should have gone Erdenet here, but it did look very big for Erdenet. So let's restart. I want to get like a 22.5k if it's possible. Okay, this is definitely Ulaanbaatar. With the sun so blindingly to the south, you see that a lot in Ulaanbaatar. Okay, this is one of the special pieces of coverage. So this specific one is found south of Mandalgovi. There's just the car driving through the desert around here. And yeah, you just gotta know it. You can see the town in the south, so probably a bit more near the town. And let's see. Yep, 6.2 kilometers. What do you got here? No straps, smooth, spare tire. Oh, okay, this is a special meta for one particular city. I think it's Chinggis with the red string on the tent. Yeah, I think it's Chinggis, right? Yeah, it's only found in that city. So good meta, good meta. Okay, no tent. A lot of snow here. A lot of snow. And no straps. I think this is Darkhan because of the amount of snow. Mountains to the west definitely makes sense for Darkhan. Let's see. Yeah, it was Darkhan. That much snow is only found in Darkhan. When you see it like piling up on the sides of the road. This is all the way east, I think. We've got a strap. Not enough visible really to make out where it is. But I think it's all the way east. I think it's Gualgal. No, it's Barn Oerts. Normally you would see the construction going on in Barn Oerts. Let's see. Where is it? Let's find a piece of coverage that does make sense. Like here. Yeah, that building there. In almost all of the coverage in Barn Oerts, you would see this building under construction with a crane next to it. Let's see it up close. Here. Again, you see it in almost every part of coverage, but not the round I got. Unfortunate, but yeah, that's life on the Mongolia map. Okay, no straps, no tent. Big road, going east-west. Might be like very southern in Zamin Ud. Yeah, I think it's this road exactly. We're going a bit uphill, though that doesn't really make sense. But that is, I think that's the Chinese city on the other side of the border. That might be border control there. Maybe, let's see. Yeah, it was right, okay. Okay, we've got straps and green. And this is like the Barn Oord apartment block that you can see in the center of the city. Yep. Okay, no straps and a green tire, a green band on the tire. Somewhere outside of Choi Balsan, maybe on this road. Let's see, right road. Is this a tracker near cargo? It is, nice. That terrain is quite recognizable actually. These black rocks, quite rocky, and it looks a bit north-ish, but it's actually just central, so not bad. Okay, I think I'm just gonna play until I get a good streak of locations that are gettable, and then I'll show you guys. Okay, this amount of snow should mean you're in Darkhan, and it is. Here we got a river crossing and a mountain with a monastery on top. So probably Uliastai. On the right, wrong river crossing, but right area. No straps here, and a green band, so east, northeastern, somewhere around here. Nice. Okay. Tent, western coverage, and a hill with a antenna thing on top. So is this Chetzer leg? Oh. This is Arvaikir. Again, we've got the low sun. Mountains to the east with an antenna thing. I think I recognize it now. Let's go. Actually recognized it for once. Oh god. Awful last round. Okay, we've got the southeastern straps and the green band. Low sun coverage. Oh, come on. Let it be close for once. No. No. But it's enough. Let's go. It's enough for the 22.5k. Okay. That was a bit hard, but we got there in the end. So yeah, those are some Mongolia tips. Hope you can use some of them in your duels to decimate your opponents. Bye bye.